Right, I am back with another Destiny 2 video, and I'm already maybe thinking I shouldn't have done a TWAB video today because as this starts, it makes it clear this is a pretty light TWAB, but we'll see if there's anything to extract out of here. This week at Bungie, we've got a light TWAB for you, but the teams are excited to share what they've been working on soon. Remember, TWABs are just one part of the conversation. A lighter TWAB is a good thing sometimes. It means heads down, and creativity is high. Before we dive into that, here's what we got for you this week. Okay, well, I guess we'll see. For this week's TWAB time, we aren't talking like pirates anymore, sad, but we do have a nifty way for you to continue living that pirate fantasy with the Season of Plunder soundtrack. We've also got a few new Bungie rewards to earn for those swashbucklers looking to make their mark in the non-digital world, more legendary universal ornaments, and an update from our player support team on known issues in what's coming down the immediate pipeline. Before we get into that, we're going to take a moment to talk about something important. Response to September national disasters. We are devastated by the crisis occurring in communities around the world due to Hurricane Fiona, Super Typhoon Namandal, the magnitude 7.6 earthquake in Mexico, and beyond. Wow, I am very sheltered. I have not heard of most of those. Okay. Humanitarian partners are rapidly and efficiently responding to these disasters and ensuring the communities are impacted are receiving life-saving care. The reason they can respond quickly is because they work year-round to prepare communities for such disasters. That's why we are hosting the Team Rubicon Preparedness Month campaign throughout the month of September. As we speak, Team Rubicon has a reconnaissance team in Puerto Rico to determine unmet needs. They are working with local community leaders to develop a response plan to assist residents impacted by catastrophic flooding. They are also planning to check in with families whose roofs were rebuilt after Hurricane Maria in 2017. Oh, is this the Puerto Rico thing? I think that's what this is. Sorry, or at least one of these is. To ensure they are able to withstand this latest weather event and offer additional support where they can. Thank you to everyone who has already supported this initiative. You have already raised over $200,000 with a week left to go. In times like these, Team Rubicon needs your support more than ever. All funds raised will support its unrestricted Ready Reserve Fund, which fuels all aspects of Team Rubicon's mission. Oops, wrong button. And allows the organization to flex when and where disasters hit. Donations also drive its year-round preparedness work, including volunteer training, mitigation efforts, and long-term recovery. This is the emblem you get for donating $50 by this upcoming Friday. All right, this is about Bungie rewards. You can get these seasonal items, and this is the pin for the season. That is a cool hat. Apparently, you cannot buy the flag that they sent me. I'm sorry about that. People are asking about that. So you can do that. All right, what is this? Think legendary, but make it fashion. When Season of the Haunted first launched the season without pirates, players noticed a little something extra in the Eververse store, an accompanying legendary piece of armor that pairs with a chosen exotic piece for Titans, Warlocks, and Hunters. We're stoked to add a few more options to the mix. More importantly, we were able to identify a bug. Players reported where a different ornament on the accompanying exotic canceled out the special effects meant for the legendary ornament. This way, you can don a coordinate fashion look without having to sacrifice a favored exotic ornament for the full effect to give the old razzle-dazzle. Nifty, right? I always figured this kind of did this on purpose because all of these, one of the issues with these is these are styled to match the original ornament for the most part. Maybe not Robes of Nezarec, but oh, is this why they did Robes of Nezarec? Because this is a Nezarec season? Well, that makes more sense now. But this is the original, what's it called? The Quiver. God damn it. I can't remember. And then Doombang Pauldron. So these are the original ones. And I kind of assumed they weren't supposed to have their little extra bonus features if you switch ornaments, but I guess it's good that they do. Orpheus Rig. Duh, I'm an idiot. Okay. One thing to note is that these are more than just ornaments. They add a special spark to any Destiny look. Special effects, shiny glows. It's always something a little extra. Basically, get out there and get pretty. I was using the cloak Bacchus a lot last season. That's a really cool cloak. Even if you don't have the little bonus effect active, I really do like the concept of just selling individual pieces for Transmog. That's a cool idea. All right. Today's hotfix, they did not re-enable Gyrfalcon, which is the only thing I really care about. But here are some of the issues that were resolved. PS4s will not crash after pre-ordering Lightfall anymore. 120 hertz refresh rate is now able to be accessed. Seismic Strike moves the camera to first person instead of third person view. It was doing that? That's weird. Okay. We are investigating an issue where players will mistakenly receive an early match quit pop-up when launching directly into another activity from the Crucible post-match screen. Players will not receive a penalty when this occurs. Pop-ups can be mitigated by returning to orbit prior to launching a new activity. Didn't they disable those for the time being? I thought those were still disabled for now. I'm not sure. All right. Known issues. Queen's Wrath perk on the Wish Ender Exotic Bow works inconsistently on certain PvP maps. Sure. The 9 Lives Ghost Shell is missing flavor text. Duplicate shader rewards can drop from bright engrams. Yeah, I saw people are complaining about that. Public event dialogue. Audio on Nessus does not properly trigger when participating in an event. Oh no. The turrets in the Catch Crash activity are overly bright. Alright. Players may be killed when activating the bells in duality. Yes, everyone has been very upset about this for a very long time, and this is apparently getting worse. So, and I guess that's the TWAB. All right, this is movie of the week and pirate art of the week. Here's our good friend Nezarek with his giant scythe and an AP Lovecraft quote. And I think that's it. All right, and that's a wrap. Only one more TWAB to go before we get spooky in October. Oh man, is it already freaking Halloween? Jeez, I don't even... Things are flying by. We've already given the Festival of the Lost dates for this year in a previous TWAB. We have more things to share about that before we get to bust out the festive masks once more, because let's be honest, those masks, they are a gift from the gods. Or a design team, you know, either or. A moment of silence for him, the Colonel. Moment over. Thanks for sticking around and checking out what's new and what's coming up. While we wait for the chorus of Where's TWAB, be sure that you're taking good care of yourself out there. Drink that water, take a little time to do something for you, and as always, don't forget to lead with your kindest foot forward. See you next week, Guardians. I should go, hippie. Okay, so yes, that was very light. I'm not even sure if there's really anything meaningful to extract out of there. The hotfix, I think, was like the bigger thing that happened today. Look at me memorizing the Bungie site. All right, so the hotfix was... Let's get a little more out of here. Okay, so this is when they changed the map weighting frequency. So now Disjunction and Cathedral of Dusk are no longer weighted as heavily. I think that's just control. And that was like the main thing. They fixed daughters, so daughters aren't taking additional damage from rockets or other sources. So if you've been noticing that daughters are dying incredibly fast to your barrage of Gallarhorns, that is why that was happening. Players could survive white mechanics, not sure how that was happening. Could spawn behind doors during War Priest, also not sure how that was happening. I guess you could stack Sword Scavenger and Machine Gun Scavenger mods too much. And then they fixed an issue where Touch of Malice Blight projectiles could affect allies, blinding them and causing them to take increased damage from Weapons of Sorrow. Not great. Fixed an issue where the Touch of Malice final round was incorrectly doubling its damage when hitting a divinity field. So that explains some videos I saw. Fixed an issue where Spark of Feedback Fragment could cause abilities, buffs, and debuffs to stop functioning in rare cases. Did not know about that. This was the PS4 crash, and then the 120 hertz refresh thing. So, no Geofalcon, that's still disabled, which is a bummer. So, that is pretty much everything for this week. I have mostly been talking about Nezarek, because that is the major development for this week. I am currently grinding through some double Umbral energy maps so I can focus my last few sky rifles and shotguns that I need in order to craft them. And I just quit out of a live Gambit match in order to record this, which in hindsight was probably not worth it. So sorry, team. But anyway, that is this week at Bungie, which is pretty light, and hopefully we will have more stuff to talk about next week. So thanks for watching. I will talk to you soon.